Our first few days as Calgarians had been a perfect blend of city days, nature breaks, and suburban exploration, with two charismatic canines keeping us company throughout. Following a week of near constant travelling, it was nice to finally kick back for some classic vacationing. But approaching the end of the month and our subsequent return to Vancouver, we still had one last place we needed to visit: Banff and Lake Louise, the jewel of Alberta. So in the early hours of Wednesday, we arose for the hour drive to the Rockies and one last big outing in wild rose country. Today's a big day.
Hi,
and why is
guys.
that, Rachel?
We are at Banff National Park today. Woo! We're starting off with Lake Louise. So Lake Louise is a little bit further from our base at Auntie Susan's house, and then once we're done here, then we're going to the main bit of Banff, Banff town.
We've gone to Lake Louise for the day. It's a big day today because we're going up a mountain later. I'm finally going to be getting rid of 2 bags of sweets that have been taking up space for the last 6 weeks. It's going to be a good one. We moved away, we were thinking about doing a boat adventure, but it's a bit expensive and only 3 people per boat, so useless to us. It's kind of horrible over there. Lots of people crowding around the shore just trying to get pictures. It's, yeah, not as idyllic as you'd think. I have to admit, we're not really that upbeat today. We're a bit stressed. We had to pay a premium to get a shuttle here from the main car park, and it's cloudy, and I don't know, canoeing's expensive, there are crowds everywhere. It's not the best atmosphere currently. It doesn't help particularly that they're reconstructing the hotel at the moment, or extending it or something, and all you can hear is banging cranes and diesel engines. Alvin! He's skittish, she is.
Rachel went down the stairs.
So I wouldn't say Lake Louise was a disaster, but it wasn't fantastic. Get out of here! We did the math, and I think the bus that we took was extortion. We reckon we were ripped off a little bit, especially given that there were parking spaces at Lake Louise when we were told there wouldn't be. But no, that's in the past now. We're going to take the gondola up to the top of the mountain. We've heard that there's like an animal sanctuary or something like that, a few trails, and I think we're going to have a little snack up there as well. So that'll be great.
Hey, I have a ride in shuttle, if you could please scan through. I like that we get to return it.
Absolutely no line.
It's not really moving.
Wildlife tour.
Is it a log?
That's one animal. Next up, we're going to see a bear. Wildlife. Over the last 5 weeks of travelling since leaving the UK, I had been carrying 2 170-gram bags of Percy pigs, a somewhat upmarket British sweet found exclusively at supermarket chain Marks & Spencer. They followed us through the swamps of Florida, the streets of Vancouver, the waters of Alaska, and now the mountains of Alberta. From minute one of this trip, I had dreamt of taking these candies to great heights, to eat my favourite sweet with a world-class view. And now, that moment had arrived. In many ways, the consumption of this confectionery marked the conclusion of this trip's penultimate chapter. With a 340-gram weight lifted off our shoulders, the end was now in sight, and time had truly flown. So we sat atop this mountain peak, and relished these bags of sugary swines, while taking in an exceptionally nice view. are up the mountain. Panoramas are being taken. The view is pretty good. This is a winter ski resort normally, so there's not many things to do up here, except I brought snacks. I've had these since the beginning of the trip, 6 weeks, 10,000 miles or more probably, and now I think this is an appropriate spot to finally eat them. And now that the Percy pigs are done, I'm going to release the bag into the wilds. As the wind picks up, it will become one with nature and one with Canada.
Perfect. See you later. Thank you.
He called us team.
That's what I'm currently sat on.
Nobody on this chairlift.
So we're in Banff right now. We've been here for a couple hours. The parking was absurdly expensive. Yeah, it's quite a nice town actually. For once you can actually walk without the fear of being demolished by a car. We're sort of doing shopping as expected. We had dinner, had a monstrous pizza that featured maple syrup, quite like that. This is probably the only video I'll film here because we're probably going to leave quite soon. But yeah, no, quite nice. Definitely recommend Banff, and it's not as crowded as we were told it would be. So that's a plus, big plus. Well, today's been a good day, I think. I definitely enjoyed Banff more than I did Lake Louise. Too many tourists there, and not even that nice, to be honest. We spent like 10 minutes there actually doing things. Whereas here, we've been walking around for a few hours now. We're actually overrunning the parking. We're going to extend it because we just haven't done everything yet. But yeah, now good town. Definitely recommend. Good bridges too, love that. Banff and Lake Louise were worthy additions to our time in Canada. After experiencing several other Albertan attractions, it only felt appropriate that we capped off our time there with the two biggest ones, and it was a pretty good day all round. Moving on to the coming days, we prepared for another round of travel. Our time as Calgarians was coming to an end, but we still had so much more to see.